Oops, wrong button. Don't look. Don't look. You didn't see anything. Hello.
Hi.
Nothing happened. There was nothing there.
There was nothing going on. What are you talking about?
There's nothing there.
No, you're crazy.
You're crazy.
Also, hi, everybody.
Hi, Valletta, congrats on first. Coffee Camel, hello. Archmage Ren, hello. Did I forget anybody? Hi, Gooba, hello.
Hi.
Hi. I don't think I've ever said hi to Gooba on stream.
Yeah, it's about time.
Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud.
Yeah. Rude.
What else we got? Hi, Carly, like iCarly. I'm 67% of a goober. So.
I did not test mine yet. 61.
Ooh, not so great.
It's better than I've been doing. So
should we do a thumbnail face real fast for the VOD? Hang on, there's another one. You can't do the same thing as I'm doing. Do something else. That's a winner.
That's the same one I did. So
but it's a mix. It's a mix. That's a winner. We never remember to make like a thumbnail face. So future Jetpack, you're welcome. When you're editing, you're welcome. How's everybody doing? How is everybody?
I think that just reminds me of the one time that I did a thumbnail face without realizing it.
Yeah.
And it was for the mortuary assistant.
Oh,
stream,
yeah.
Because something scared me so much that I literally went like...
Right.
And it ended up as the thumbnail face for the video.
Oh, content creator problems, am I right?
Yeah.
What you been up to, Goobs?
Not too much. I beat Ghost of Tsushima today.
You did.
Which was pretty cool.
It's momentous.
It's a good game. If you like big ol' open world action adventures with some samurais, check it out. I also put new cushions on my headphones.
I keep looking at those. They're so fun.
So, quick plug. We're not sponsored or anything, but I have two of these now. They're called Wicked Cushions.
I think you got me one, didn't you?
No.
Oh, sorry. I'm not cool enough. Sorry.
I think I asked if you wanted some.
Oh, and
I think I tried. I don't know if I found your exact model.
Okay, never mind. I don't have any.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't care.
But yeah, they're like, you can find them on Amazon. They have a bunch of different brands that they work for.
But not Bose.
I'll look for some.
I don't want it. It's perfectly fine. I'm yanking your chin hairs, as they say.
But I like them. They look cool.
They do. They look very cool.
Yeah. And my other ones were starting to tear up and stuff,
Yeah.
so felt necessary.
Carly, like iCarly, got Stay Tuned for Danger to work on your computer. Love that.
Congratulations.
Love that. It took me a minute. It was actually a couple years. I was trying to do it. So many people had sent me files and to-dos, and I tried everything. And then one day it just worked. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you know?
I remember we tried on both of our PCs for it. I think it was several years.
It was like I wasn't sitting there at the computer for years, but it was like on and off. I'd be like, I want to play Stay Tuned for Danger. So congratulations.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
That is an accomplishment in this community for
It
sure.
is. Yes, it is. And it makes me sad too, because I'm thinking about like, eventually this game will be hard to install and play.
Mm-hmm.
And this was my very first ever Nancy Drew game. So it's special to me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's very special. So, yeah. Other than that, I've been doing a whole lot of nothing, you know? So.
Weekend, you know?
It is. Yeah, it is the weekend. Happy weekend.
Yeah.
But I am excited to get into this. I love this one. I love it too. It's the first game in the Nancy Drew series where it really feels like they're starting to understand what it takes to make a good modern video game.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dialogue with the phone conversations, with the puzzles, with the story, with the everything together. You know, they're starting to get their little momentum going, and I love that. Because like Secrets Can Kill and Stay Tuned for Danger are lovely, but they're very clunky and they're very imperfect.
Mm-hmm.
So
Would you say this is the one where they kind of hit their stride a little bit? Okay.
Yes. This is where it really starts going. And then Treasure in the Road Tower is like a lot of people's first. And so that one for a lot of people is like, oh, that's when they really get going. But don't sleep on Message in Haunted Mansion. Don't forget about her. She's lovely. Thankfully, it didn't give me as much trouble. Okay, good. Good for you. Good. Love that. A classic. 1 and 2 are very 90s. They are very, very 90s. But with that, I think we'll get into it. What do you think, Goob?
Yeah, let's do it.
When's the last time you played this one?
Several years, I think.
Yeah.
We maybe have streamed this one in the past, but
Oh, I've streamed it a couple times, I know.
I think at most I've played this one 2 times. When we first played through the entire series, and then at some point if we streamed it.
Yeah.
Hey Educator, how you doing?
Welcome, welcome. Y2K and her interactive wonders. Honestly, yes. Alright, I have this one on Big Fish Games.
Hi, it's Nancy Drew. Welcome to my latest
Cyber Mystery.
Message in a Haunted Mansion. Choose your difficulty level to start off. If you're new to adventure games,
Are you?
might want to click on the tutorial button
Okay.
to learn how to play the game.
Whenever she says cyber mystery, I always think it's gonna be like she's gonna be dealing with computer hacking and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we do hack in this one, Gooba, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I think next year we're going to do a senior detective
oh boy,
of the whole series. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
it would. I don't think we'd be able to get through them as quickly as we can on Junior.
It's fine. I didn't play this one until I was an adult, so I don't know it as well as some of the others. That's fair. But I adore cyber mystery. Good. Good. Spooky
This
already.
is a beautiful house in its heyday.
Hello from stormy
It's a real
San
house.
Francisco.
Is it?
This time I'm staying in a beautiful Victorian mansion. You'd love the room I'm in. It's full of old Chinese furnishings and some interesting knickknacks.
That thunder.
The owner of the house, Rose Green, is a friend of Hannah and asked me to come out and help her with some renovation work. She and her friend Abby hope to turn the place into a bed and breakfast by next month. But from what I gathered, Rose isn't sure if she can open in time. Ever since they started the renovations, they've had a lot of accidents. Could it be just bad luck, or is there something more sinister at work? I'm sure I'll find out.
Love, Nancy. So that is based on a home in Georgia.
Oh really?
It's like 6 hours from us.
Okay.
And I have talked to a couple people about going to see it.
Well, maybe we can take a trip sometime.
They do not offer tours, though.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It is, isn't it?
Well, maybe if we're on our way down to Florida or something.
Yeah.
If it's,
Well, I don't think it's that way. But
Well,
okay.
I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out a way.
Are
that
you
we
gonna
can-
take notes?
Huh?
Somebody needs to take notes.
Oh.
There is a notebook in that drawer, and I think that's on you. We
wanna
don't
put-
have a pen. You're gonna have to will one into existence.
Or you could tell me where I can find one.
I don't think I have one up here, is what I'm saying.
I have one in my backpack, I
Okay,
think.
Gooba's gonna get us a pencil or pen, something while I poke around. Please let us know if it sounds okay and looks okay.
It's locked.
We have Nancy's luggage. This is the first ever, notebook. Not very helpful, but it can be helpful in some parts. So accents, why so many? House, antique decorations, Chinese. Who's who? Rose is the owner of the house. All right, Gooba, you ready?
You're gonna have to tell me when to take notes.
I will.
Okay.
Don't you worry, bud. It's time to take notes.
Okay.
Oh, look. That's from this game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will keep an eye out for that.
All right, Gooba's gonna take notes. You have to draw this. Do you want me to draw it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll draw it. Gooba's gonna regale you guys with this all.
Why don't we just listen to the very soothing music from the game?
You say so.
I wasn't aware that I would be performing today, and I did not come prepared.
All right, well, next time, just know you're gonna have to regale us with the song. Okay?
Okay, I will do that.
This room is stunning.
It's
Yeah, I
stuck.
love the design.
So,
It's stuck.
I always try to pull off, like, the bedposts whenever I visit somebody. Like, this one specifically. Don't want... No. This one,
It's stuck.
try to yank it off. That's what I do. People love it when I visit.
They sure do.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. When the 10 daughters are reunited in order, when the 4-sided box loses its border, when the eye of the phoenix is in your hand, when the bird of fire can see again, when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, the king of the sky will shine his ray, and hidden beneath a river of colors will lie a gate to golden wonders.
Now, which of these words do you think we need to keep a peeper out for? Goob?
Well,
Don't look at my notes. Don't cheat. Is he looking, chat? Chat, is he looking? Chat.
the ones that are highlighted, I assume.
Yeah.
So child, beginning, daughters, or eye, fire, moon, king, river, gold.
You're such a good detective, Gooba. That's right. I also love playing Junior on this one because Nancy does not read that to you if you play on the harder level.
Oh, really?
Which, like, come on, you can read it to us.
Yeah. It's not like I don't get how reading it
Yeah, affects.
like helps at all.
Yeah. It's not like she's, listen, my child, to this story of dreams, and know that the beginning.
Hello, Nancy. I
Icon.
see you've arrived safely from your long journey. But I'm sensing an aura of danger around you. I can tell you're an inquisitive
Danger?
type, a little skeptical, and that you don't believe in ghosts.
Should we say in you too? Or how do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
Let's see how she knows.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know I don't believe in ghosts?
I know many things. I know how to communicate with the spirits, and I know things about people that they don't tell me. Call it intuition or ESP. The spirits in this house are interested in you, especially since you don't believe in them. Watch out. They may give you a rough
Me?
time just to get your
Her, me,
attention.
her, he.
Not very clear. Okay.
Do you think these spirits are responsible for the recent
Sassy
accidents?
Nancy.
I sense a very strong but restless spirit within these walls. And a restless spirit can soon become an angry spirit.
Who could this restless spirit be?
I'm not sure, but for some reason the name Valdez has a strong connection with this mansion.
She doesn't like it if you say the first one.
Oh.
Do you want to say the first one or the second?
Let's do second.
Okay.
Do you have any more information on Mr. Valdez?
Now, if you will please excuse me, I need
Dang,
to
we should have
prepare
picked
myself for this evening.
first.
At that
I
time,
thought you said she didn't
or will
like
be
the
revealed.
first.
I know, but then you get sassy because Nancy goes, "Oh, you'll be the first to know if I find a ghost floating over my bed." And I love sassy Nancy.
Well, we could have done it.
No.
You gave me the choice.
No. Maybe they put this, like the compass, in the second game because they knew they were going to use it in the third. But that's kind of silly.
Yeah, I suppose. They're just like testing out the function of it or whatever.
I don't know. Do I look like a scientist?
Yeah.
I do?
Mm-hmm. You'd be a scientist.
There's the mansion. See it?
Oh, the chair thing?
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I know what you're referring to.
Okay. Somebody farted in it, and the gas released just then.
Wow.
Impressive, huh?
Must have been quite the fart.
Subterranean San Francisco. Few people know the fascinating world below the streets of San Francisco, and yet a myriad of strange and mysterious sights lie in wait in the subterranean darkness, only to be uncovered by the intrepid urban explorer. Over the past 20 years of city spelunking, I have found old mines, abandoned utility tunnels, secret rooms, and many old wells and cisterns. Careful attention must be paid when searching these lost areas to avoid accidents. A good light source, building plans, and a hard hat are a must. San Francisco has gone through many changes over its 400-year-old history. The continual cycle of building, disaster, and rebuilding has created an intricate vertical record of urban development. I threw in a human there.
Wind.
It was just the wind.
It's good to know it's here.
As a kid, I was like, why? What do you mean, Nancy? What do you mean? What's in here? Telephone records. Tag yourself. I'm Wangenheim packaging and canning.
Well, I'm obviously Vermeil and Wellington, Hale and Grain.
Yeah, you are. Very clearly. We are pleased to announce that your bid for the auction property located at 4653 California Lane has been accepted. These simple estate interests have now been transferred through the charitable trust set up by the property's grantor for the benefit of Ladies Protection and Relief Society. Well, thanks, bud.
Neat.
Very neat, huh? Look at those roses.
Wow.
Lovely.
Ooh, what do we got here?
Stuff. Dear Hugh, I'm doing great. How are you? Dear Rose, how are you doing? I don't care.
How are we gonna know how Rose is doing?
I don't know. I always wanted this phone.
That is a fancy phone.
Cute, huh? Can't call 911.
Well, that's not good.
I know, right? What if we have an accident? Nobody's here? We have Firebird.
Neat.
Mine.
Hey Maggie, how's it going?
This is also your first? Love that for us. Love that for us. This is a piano, Gooba.
Really?
No.
When the four-sided box
Ready to draw?
loses its border,
Got this, buddy. You got this. It is so cozy. It's so nostalgic. Like
I assume it's 4.
this. Yeah. Making up a couple of work hours tonight. Oh, okay. I hope it goes very smoothly and quickly for you. You would think that exploring a haunted mansion wouldn't be cozy, but it is. Love this gallery wall. These are the vibes I want in my office.
it won't fit.
Like we gotta find a few more.
Enjoy the lurk. And Gooba, you are so smart. You nailed it. We do need to find a few more.
I knew I was on the right track. Hey Southern Sleuth, how's it going?
Welcome in.
Hello, Nancy. I'm very glad you could come out here.
Are you?
We can really use your help, seeing how far we are behind schedule. Are you all ready to do some renovation work?
She's gonna pull a muscle in her neck.
Rose, you need
I
to
sure am.
chill out a little
This
bit.
house must have quite a history. What do you know about it?
Not very much, but Abby found some interesting old papers that might give us clues about the history of the house. They're in the parlor if you want to take a peek. There's also an old-time saloon in the basement, so it's possible the house was once a hotel.
Or They just wanted their own saloon. A saloon?
A saloon? This place really does have a history. Who was the original owner?
Almost all
You okay?
the wreckage on these old houses were destroyed in the Great Earthquake, so we don't know much about the origins of the place. Abby thinks all our accidents were caused by some restless spirit or a curse. I'm not one to believe in bad luck, but it's been one thing after another. Maybe Charlie doesn't have the expertise for these renovations, but his rates are so affordable. I sometimes wonder, though, if this old house would be worth more burned to the ground. Enough chit-chat.
Depends on
Hannah
the
tells
insurance
me you're
policy.
a real pro with puzzles. Take a look in the corner. Those wood tiles should fit inside the inlay pattern of the floor. Abby and I tried for hours, but it's just too complicated. I'm sorry for not introducing you around, but everyone posts their schedule
Info
here in the
dump.
dining room. It's kind of like Command Central. Let me know how far you get with that puzzle. And thanks again for helping us, Nancy.
That conversation should have been broken up because she goes from like, there's a saloon to we've had so many accidents. This should I trust Charlie? Maybe this is worth more. Burn to the ground. Here's a puzzle. Fix it.
Yeah.
Like, breathe.
Just
Take a breath, please.
Huge exposition dump when you could have like set up like whatever puzzle or
Yeah.
whatever job you need Nancy to do with that information.
Right.
So
Right.
like before you have to go talk to Charlie the first time, that's when you say like, I'm not sure if we should trust Charlie, but his rates are
Right.
so good. Like
Right. Yep.
you could split it up more.
Yep. You're supposed to be more jetpack. Yep. Casual statement, nothing to see here. Okay. So everybody has a schedule. I do like this feature in this game that everybody has a schedule. So Lewis is noon to 5, Charles is 8 to 5, Abby is out from 3 to 6. Let's see. I've amended your fire insurance per your instructions.
When the bird of fire can see again.
The property located at 4653 California Lane, San Francisco, California is now insured for the sum of $1 million against fire or earthquake damage. Policy lists you as the sole benefactor. I don't know what property cost back then as much as I know today, and I just know this is nothing. Like, this is barely insuring this mansion. Like a third of it, I'm sure.
Especially like in the city of San Francisco.
Right.
A house this size.
Yeah. Oh, the music is just stunning in this game. So this is supposed to tell us, I guess, that we can get into that post in our bed? I don't know. Alright, ready for this pixel perfect puzzle, Gooba? Sing to the chat to entertain them.
No. But thank you for thinking of me.
No problem. Somebody tried to tell me that this puzzle, it matters which way the wood grain is going, and I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It does not matter.
What does matter is, isn't it like you have to get it exactly lined up correctly?
Yep, no spaces, and it has to glow when you put it down. There is no no effect on the way the wood's going.
I did it.
It doesn't matter to the game, but it does to me. And that is valid. That is so valid. I did it. She's
How's
so
that
proud.
inlay puzzle coming along?
You can tell her that we haven't.
I finished it.
Wonderful. But now I've got something else for you. I set up a ladder upstairs so you can chip off the broken tiles on the hallway ceiling. You'll need to look around for a chisel or paint scraper for the job.
Good enough.
I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them.
So right here would be the perfect time for be like, I'm not sure where Charlie keeps them. Like,
And then add in the Charlie
Yeah.
part of the last conversation.
yeah.
Also, like, this is a job that you set up for us, but you don't
Have
have a chisel ready.
Yeah.
Where did Abby find those papers that are in the parlor?
She told me they were in her room, which surprised me since it was completely empty when we moved in. Now, the room you're staying in was crammed with furniture. I think most of it was original with the house.
It's weird that one room was empty and then they stuffed the other one.
Mm-hmm.
How did you meet Abby?
She was the drama coach back in River Heights, and we worked on a couple of plays together. My bid on this house was too low, so she pitched in her savings to help me get the place. If it weren't for Abby, I couldn't have afforded this place.
What is Abby planning for tonight?
She's putting on some kind of seance tonight to contact these ghosts or whatever she thinks is causing all of these accidents.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
I won't. Trust me.
I'll put in the bare minimum.
Let's go see Chad. Chad. This is Chad.
Hi, you must be Nancy.
Hi,
My name's Charlie.
Saying Chet?
Chad.
Ched?
Because it's Charlie, but the voice of Ned. It's
Hi,
Chad. Hi, Charlie. He's like, hi, nice to meet you. And we're like, why is there so many accidents?
What do you think is
You
causing
must
them?
have a lot of experience to work on such a big house.
No, but I learned quickly. Even Lewis said so. Have you met him yet? He's helping Rose with the house. Yeah, he showed me how to do some of the remodeling work.
Well, obviously you don't know how to use a steamer for that top. Those wrinkles are deep, bud.
Give the guy a break. It's a
I haven't
work
met
shirt.
him yet.
Mm-hmm.
Does he work for Rose?
He's an antique dealer, I think. I guess he does consulting work for Rose, like on Victorian furnishings and stuff.
I can't not hear Ned. Yeah, that's Ned. Side note, I was not prepared for how thrown off I would be by the non-Ned voice acting, and stay tuned for danger. Yeah. Yep.
Do you have any idea why there's been so many accidents on this project?
I have no idea. People are blaming me, but it's not my fault. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this work. Listen, Nancy, I really need to get back to work. I'm repairing some floorboards, so be careful walking around. Rose was looking for you earlier. Maybe she has something for you to do. See ya.
Bye.
I would love having a little saloon like this in the basement.
It'd be so
It'd be
cute,
so cool.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We'd hide it behind like a bookshelf door.
I've always wanted that too. I mean, a secret room.
So bed and breakfasts are doing great here. Famous non-alcoholic drinks. I think Snuggly just made this
Oh, really?
for her content.
Neat.
I haven't watched it yet, but I don't think it was great.
Charlie is my one true love.
We love Chad here.
Good old Chad.
Citing the increased popularity of stage reviews and decreased charitable contributions, the Ladies Protection Society has announced a shocking new strategy for raising much-needed funds for the benefit of widows and orphans in our region. No longer will the good ladies of our society hold garden parties, afternoon teas, or cakewalks. Hey, Julie Pusscats. Welcome in. How you doing? How are you? How's your stream?
Raid.
Thank you for the raid, yeah. What were you playing? Instead, these proper wives, daughters, and mothers will act on stage like common troubadours in several popular plays in order to raise money for their good works. As decent gentlemen, we should not allow the fair sex to, how do you say that?
To denigrate?
Denigrate themselves to this level of vulgarity. We belong in the home, not up on the stage. Whatever. I am good. It was a good stream, but now I must eat. Oh, enjoy your food. I hope it's scrumptious. Thank you so much for raiding. Appreciate you. Hi, Car. Welcome in. Hey, Rug. Message on a Mansion is a wonderful game, though. I love it so much. It has a special place in my heart.
I wanted to read this message Maggie sent real quick. Also, Charlie features heavily in the theory I'm developing about Ned following Nancy around on all her cases by pretending to be other people.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Very much so. Did you hear that?
Oh, that's the... Did I hear... Oh, I'm very familiar with that sound.
Why are you familiar with that one?
Because when I was streaming Zelda like 2 years ago or something, I was not aware that we had that sound as a sound alert.
Yeah.
And I had that go very loudly right into my ears.
We did not have it set up correctly.
It was so loud.
Poor guy.
Scared me half to death. There is a clip of it on all of our socials. I think it's like she almost gave me a heart attack or something is the title.
It scared him so bad.
It was bad. I was very shaken up after that.
Poor guy. I did not mean to scare you that bad. It wasn't even a scary part of the game he was playing either.
Not at all. I was literally like, I remember I was just like climbing the side of a mountain or something, and all of a sudden I just hear, I see you. It's like, what?
Ready?
Whoops.
Oh.
You did what?
George is so mad for what?
The chandelier, and it crashed to the floor.
I can't believe it. No wonder Rose asked you to leave.
I don't know what got into me.
Sounds like you really goofed up. Just
Jeez.
don't vandalize the next house you stay in, okay? Especially if it's ours.
They are so heated about that.
Yeah. I don't know why that was such like a little kid answer. Nancy though is like, yeah, I just unrolled the chandelier until it fell.
She sounds busy.
I want to talk to you. I really don't want to miss this seance.
It's locked.
Whoa. Now what? If only we had a Gary.
Nope, I'm good.
If only we had something. Oh wow, we have something. It's great to see you too, Car. Okay. Is this the right key? I never remember.
It's locked.
No.
Darn it.
Okay, so I think Lewis should be heading in shortly, if he's not already here. Hey, bud.
Louis.
I was so wrapped up in
Louis.
my book, I didn't hear you come in. My name is Lewis Chandler.
I am a robot.
I didn't mean to startle you. I'm Nancy Drew. I came out to help Rose and Abby with the renovations.
Yes, well, I'm very glad you're here.
His chin is so sharp.
Are you researching the history of this house?
Actually, I'm a bit in the dark about this particular property. However, as far as Victorian mansions go, I don't see anything remarkable about this one.
Okay.
What do you mean? It's stunning,
A gorgeous house.
right?
I don't see
Abby
anything
thinks the
remarkable
mansion
about
is
you.
haunted.
Tell him.
She. There have been documented cases of hauntings in older mansions. And I might add, not all of the hauntings were by friendly spirits.
Haunting by a friendly spirit. I don't think it would be haunted then, right? Well, I guess so. I don't
mean-
know. Haunting has such like a negative connotation to me,
Mm-hmm.
so I guess it makes sense.
Do you think a ghost is causing these accidents?
Accidents? I know Rose has mentioned some inconveniences like that wall
Accidents?
covering and the light supplies, but I would hardly call those accidents. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy at the moment, and although I'd like to talk, I really don't have the time. Please, excuse me.
Did somebody go pee-pee in their pants? The way he's like, accidents?
What accidents?
Well, let's make a phone call, shall we? What do you think, Goob?
Why not? People almost died, but like that just seems like a coincidence.
Right.
Drew residence, Hannah Groon speaking.
Hi, Hannah.
Nancy, how are you? And how's Rose?
We need Hannah in a future game. Hannah in a future game. Okay?
Hannah in a future game.
Great.
Hannah in a
There you go.
future
Glad
game.
Don't stop
Rose
chinning.
invite me out here. Her
For how
house is
long?
So
The whole
beautiful.
stream.
I'm so
Hannah in a
happy you're
future
out here.
game.
But I'm worried about all the accidents she's having. There's just been so many.
Nobody's very clear about how many accidents. Like, we hear about a scaffolding, a ceiling, something, missing supplies, but what other accidents are there?
Yeah.
What has Rose said about them?
She doesn't say much, but I know they've become worse and worse. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to visit her, to see if everything is all right.
Enjoy your food, Car. Hannah, they are not accidents, just things that happen, jeez.
Do you suspect there's something more to these accidents?
I don't know. Rose is under a lot of pressure to open that bread and breakfast on time, and I'm worried.
She said
that it
bread
may
and
be too much
breakfast.
She
for
said
her.
bread. Bread and breakfast.
Like, you don't actually sleep here. You just get bread and breakfast.
I imagine the mansion was very expensive.
At least
Rose spent her
$1.
entire life savings on the house. If this doesn't work out, she won't have 30 more years to earn the money back. Well, I should let you get back to your renovation work. Thank you for calling. There's probably no reason for concern. But be on the lookout for anything unusual. Goodbye, dear.
Ta-ta. Alright, that's enough of that. I want to talk to Abby. I really don't want to miss the seance.
Do we know what time it is?
The spirits wish to speak to you.
Yay!
Nancy. Tonight, I will channel their energies to deliver a message. Meet me down in the basement, if you dare. Please sit down.
We
There's
really don't
Nancy.
have time for this.
Dear.
Let us begin. We are gathered here tonight to contact the shades of those who have passed before us. Gaze into the crystal ball. It will answer all of our questions. What's that?
That's dangerous.
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
He did.
It was her. It was not me.
Are you the spirit known as Valdez?
I was once called that in the world of the living.
Are you the spirit who has caused these accidents?
I have come back searching for her, my wife. Where can she be?
If it ain't like that, I don't want it.
Spirits have spoken.
You better come find me,
The
Gooba.
seance is over.
We've got a busy day tomorrow, and no
Where
more time for
is
these games.
Jetpack?
And make sure you blow out the candles on your way up. I don't want to wake up and find the house on fire.
Okay, do you or do you not want the house to be on fire? Because earlier you said something about it would be great.
We need some clarification here. I can light it if you want.
Right, I got a match ready to go. You can miss the seance, yeah. I didn't know you can't miss both. Very interesting. Alright, so we did not miss it. That's great. Love that for us. You hear that, Gooba? Did you see that? Are you scared?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't want to disturb her.
I actually do very much want to disturb her.
Hey, why are you crying?
Okay. Now what? I assume it's late enough where Lewis is not there.
We can cause some trouble.
I'd love to cause a ruckus. What is this for? Why is this in the game? Anybody know?
Just because.
Oh, man. I messed
Darn.
it up. You gotta do this at least once. What do you think, Goob? You
Pretty
like it or
neat.
you love it?
Both.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good. I don't know how anybody would do this without the mini-map.
Yeah, this would be tough.
You just wander forever? I guess that's why, the different paths are different, patterns in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So like, the brick hallway wasn't it. Let's go back to the whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Am I taking the long route? It's
I think
fine.
you are.
It's fine. It's the scenic route.
Yeah. We get to see more wood paneling this way.
Exactly. You get it. Gooba gets it.
I'm gonna start building a maze like this in our house tomorrow.
I think the Winchesters beat you to that.
Yeah, everybody wants to go to the Winchester's house, but
Not the Goobaville.
not the Goopack house.
Goopack. We did it. Okay. Zion Place, Pomodoro, Golden Gardenia, Il Palazzo. Laptop antiques. Briefcase, you want to write that down, big guy? 4653-48.
Hold on. I'm still writing briefcase.
You don't.
Oh, is that not part of it?
No, just
4653.
4868.
I did it.
Carly, like iCarly says, that's Charlie crying in the walls. No floppy, no CD.
Any facts? No facts.
I think that's supposed to be the printer. It's okay, Gooba.
Well, what is a fax machine but a printer with more features?
I love that it changes depending on which way you're facing.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! That legitimately scared me. Dear Rose, what a pleasure it was to meet you and Abby. As we have discussed, I am extremely interested in examining the collection of old books that came with the house. They will help me considerably with my research of Victorian antiques. In exchange, I will be more than happy to consult you on renovations. Victorian homes pose many difficulties, both structurally and aesthetically, especially for an amateur renovator like yourself. Get wrecked. My expertise in the field can save you both time and money. I'll come over tomorrow at noon to show you the roof tiles I found for you. I also found a good deal on scaffolding equipment. Like, okay, when did you mail this? Because how do you know when it's going to get there?
Yeah.
Did you drop it off? We've received the accident reports that you have submitted and have summarized them below. We are very concerned about the high number of incidents that you have experienced, and although we would not like to raise your insurance policy premiums,
Yes, you would.
right? We must examine this option if the accidents continue. Like, oh no, more money?
We would hate more money.
No. We are also delaying any payment until we can send our building inspector to examine your property to determine if there are any safety concerns with your renovation methods. Please call us to make an appointment. To do, pay bills, order paint for shutters, measure windows for blinds, replace lost tiles on den fireplace. We already got one. Check. Refinish kitchen cabinets, sand and polish hardwood floors. I would love to see the kitchen in here. Oil door hinges upstairs, repair hanging gutter in back, get estimate to fix roof. Oh, we did that. Not a great time.
Yeah.
Call chimney cleaner, repair dumbwaiter. What did you call me? Fix broken doorbell, add additional phone lines, order bulbs for front yard. Oh, accidents. Broken. I'm not sure I've ever seen this, honestly. Broken kitchen gas line, no structural damage. Burst water main in upstairs bedroom, minimal structural damage. Scaffolding collapse, no injuries. Vandalism damage to outside shrubbery. Oh, no, I have seen this. Stolen roofing materials.
Interesting.
Shrubbery?
Rubbery.
Shrubbery. Oh, let's check out the basement while nobody's here. Chad? Ready to draw some more Gooba?
Oh boy.
And hidden beneath
This one's
a
easy.
river of colors.
You got this. River. Can you read my handwriting?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Ready to play?
That's a song.
Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. It's
Oh,
not
you're still
that bomb. Oh, dang it, I misclicked.
You did great.
you like my note?
Yeah. Wait, that was you?
Yeah.
I thought that was the piano.
Not that good. Here's the one piece of wood he's been like staining. This little...
Just that little part. Maybe that's the test wood, or the test wood. Like, gotta make sure that the staining looks right before he really starts the project.
Smoke machine. In a daze. Oh my gosh, you're so funny, HerInteractive.
He's hardly working.
He's hardly working. $3.75. Wow, inflation is out of control. To put the drawer back in, you have to touch a spider web.
I don't want to.
Only way it works. Sorry.
Did the spider set up that rule?
I don't ask questions, dude.
It's stuck.
Well, maybe because it's supposed to be. You ever think about
Nancy,
that?
why would you need to get it?
Jeepers!
Oh.
Alright, so we have... What?
Oh, it's just... When you walked out, I went, hello?
Oh. So we have this key.
Ah.
Like, what are you talking about, Cuba? Hello?
Well, clearly someone was there. They closed the door on us.
Look how pretty that is.
That is pretty. That's not pretty.
You like it.
Nope.
Isn't there like a... something if you open and close this a bunch? There are a few Easter eggs in this game, but they're just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, read to us. I'm just kidding.
I got where. I did see that.
Where?
Next page.
Oh. Yep.
Yep.
Nailed
where.
it. Nailed it.
I'm so smart.
You are, bud. Alright, we got a crowbar.
Always handy.
The mysterious storybook. The Strubling family.
Stubling?
Strubling? It's unlocked.
We should get portraits like that.
We should. Ready to draw again? Oops. This one's the beginning. Find the beginning.
And know that the beginning is more
It even
difficult
has
than-
instructions for you, Goob. Exactly how to do it.
Did it.
You did great, buddy. Let me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Excuse me. Alright, sing for us.
There's something hidden.
I don't know the melody.
It's right here.
Well, I can't read music.
Da 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 da.
I'll wait in. No.
More to this music than what I'm seeing.
I'm just kidding, Goob. You don't have to sing.
You tell me to sing every stream.
Dear Sir, this letter shall serve as an introduction for my faithful employee Wing Tang, who has been in my service as head chef for over 10 years. It is with much regret that I must discharge him, and were it not for the retirement of my establishment, I would still retain his services. Sincerely, E. Valdez, proprietor of the Golden Gardenia.
The bandit's treasure.
That's right. Tag yourself. Bandit, banker, or barefooted beauty.
I mean, I'm obviously barefooted beauty.
Clearly. I'm the bandit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. We're gonna die.
That's not good.
Iron.
It's stuck.
Can iron out the rope. It's perfect.
We made it. We survived.
Some of the fonts in this game are truly heinous.
They really are. And then to be like, you don't need it at all, that's cruel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you can put a lot of time into trying to decipher
Right.
some of this stuff.
Because you think it's important. Well, how in the world are we supposed to fix this dumb waiter, Gooba?
You gotta be nicer to the waiter.
How are we gonna
They're
fix
just
this?
doing their job.
How are we gonna fix this? That.
Obviously iron it.
Remember when you said iron the rope?
I did.
We were
I was right.
literally correct.
Mm-hmm. Am I a genius?
You are. You're a genius, bud. Ready to draw again?
Oh God.
When the eye of the phoenix is in your hand.
Okay.
Gooba, I heard your joke and thought it was funny. Gooba, what was your joke? Did I miss it?
I don't remember.
You got it, bud?
As good as it's gonna get.
He doesn't even remember. You're the only one who knows, Carly.
I don't remember my joke, but thank you.
Oh goodness.
It was about the dumb waiter.
Oh
It was
yeah.
really funny. Thank you.
It was a good one.
It's stuck.
Well, as any normal guest would, I'm gonna take off this vent.
I do this at every hotel I stay at.
I mean, you might want to. There's a speaker back there.
Well, why would that be there?
Oh no, but we have 3 tiles now. We can do something with that. This is stunning. I love this so much.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
Just this whole entryway is just, oh my gosh. She's beautiful. Wow, those died pretty quickly.
Maybe nobody watered them.
Or replaced the water.
Or maybe they never had water to begin with.
Yeah, took me forever to realize that there's a pattern here. Like it's a mirrored image.
Oh.
I would just try them until it worked. And of course, you yoink that. Good thing it still works, huh?
Yeah.
Are you ready to draw again, Gooba?
Oh boy.
Listen, my child, to this story of dreams.
Really putting Gooba to the test. I love the idea of Abby walking by Nancy and just seeing her fully crouched down, unscrewing every screw on the vent. Yeah, truly. You see the eyes?
Yep.
Creepy,
That's
huh? And then you look through their eyes. That's creepy.
I'm just imagining looking at the front of that painting and there being eyes moving.
Oh my gosh. It would.
Which painting is it? This one?
I think it's supposed to be him, yeah. And I don't think I ever put that together. I think right here, right now, is the first time I ever put together that we're looking through his eyes. I don't know what I thought it was coming out of, something over here, but that doesn't make sense because we walk down and we go up steps to his eyes. Oh my gosh. Am I the only one who did put that together?
Even 20 years later, you can still learn something about these games.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, honestly, I was just like, it's neat Drew logic. You just look through the bookcase.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I was gonna try to knock on that. Hello, is anybody there?
I mean, you don't want to walk in on the ghost unannounced.
You're right.
It's so dark in here.
That's okay.
I can't see where I'm going.
Dead. Rest in peace, Nancy.
It's so dark in here.
Not anymore. Jump
Poop
down.
water. It's poop water down there. I'm jumping in the poop water. What's this?
It's a two-way mirror.
Whoa. Early game Nancy screams go hard. They really do. Great King Chinese restaurant.
The king of the sky will shine his ray.
Got this, Gooba. He's doing real good at drawing these out.
They're not the best, but they're
sure
doing
they're
all right.
beautiful. You want to read this one, big guy?
Dear Mom and Dad, sorry I haven't written in a while, but things have really been busy. I'm working now, fixing up an old house. I'm learning a lot, and I'm very proud of the work I'm doing. I'm still in between places, so I'll let you know what my address is once I settle down. Say hi to Grandma, Charlie.
Mom and Dad. First name, last name. 1914 5th Street.
In Hideaway, Iowa.
Uh-huh. Term paper. El Diablo. Not much is known about the masked bandit who plunged the Domingo Baca Trail between 1875 and 1880, except for his trademark black outfit and mask. Zorro? Many legends associate him with the Great Christmas Robbery, but contemporary historians now believe the robbery was fabricated by the Stagecoach Company, since the treasure has never been found. Bakers.
That zip code is not in Iowa.
What was it again? 11125. Yeah, I know. All right, who's back here? Who's here? Who lives here?
What is going on?
Oh my gosh. Well, I guess let's figure out what's on this floppy. Heard that before.
In what context?
I don't know. We do have an ad coming up though, so we're gonna do a quick BRB. So, BRB.
BRB.
Okay, we should be back.
Hello.
Now we're gonna check out this floppy. I didn't say anything.
Of course not.
Antiques. This is how I learned
Antiquus.
to spell the word antiques. Okay, you want to read this one, big guy?
Back from fiction, The Great Christmas Gold Robbery by Charlie Murphy. Final term paper, Profiles of Californian History. Do I have to read the outline too?
Nah, just
Okay.
get here.
Valuation of stolen gold. Best sources, robbery value ranges 15,000 to 250,000 in gold coins. Formulas for computing value.
So he hasn't quite gotten the math down. Okay.
Either way, for the time, that was a lot of money.
Okay. Gooba's gonna read this one. You gotta tag yourself. who you are. Go ahead.
Participants: El Diablo, Purple Pete, Wild Obadiah, and Crazy Jane. I think I'm Purple Pete.
I love Purple Pete. So you can be Purple Pete just so I can say, hey, Purple Pete, how you doing, bud?
Which
and then
one are
I'll
you?
be Wild Obadiah.
I knew you were gonna pick that one.
You know me so well.
Okay.
Okay.
You perfectly.
Who else?
Diego Valdez ? And eyewitness profiles.
All right. So location of stolen gold, Western Mutual United Bank fraud, Valdez Family Ranch, Applegate Connection, Bandit's Treasure Promotion, oral histories. So we got some stuff.
Interesting.
We got stuff and things.
For a second, when you hit the trash can there, I was like, did you just delete his term paper?
That would be so cruel. It's just an outline, but like still.
Sorry, Ched.
Sorry, Chad. All right. Well, is it time to go nighty night?
Time to go eat.
That's right, Maggie. You gotta have stuff and things.
Mm-hmm.
She's a snorer. That's what Gooba sounds like. No.
That's what you sound like.
No.
Although they weren't talking in their sleep, so.
I do talk in my sleep.
Hate that sound.
Morning, Nancy.
I've heard that Nancy says different things based on the different times you wake up, but I have only ever heard her say morning Nancy. Nothing.
Maybe it has to be the first time you wake up in the day.
Maybe. When are you
I hope
out?
you're convinced now that the spirits are with us. These ghosts are here to stay.
We have some conversation to
I'm
have.
convinced that this house is haunted. I'm just not sure who is responsible.
Isn't it obvious? Senor Valdez and his wife, long-lost soulmates wandering aimlessly in the netherworld, returning to this house to search for each other. I only hope that one day I will be able to reunite them so that they may find peace.
I mean, they're in the same house. They can't find each other.
I don't know how being a ghost works.
I found out how you rigged the seance table with a projector. That was a pretty good show you gave.
Okay, so I staged part of the seance, but that still doesn't mean this place isn't haunted. Seances were very popular during the Victorian era, and I plan to entertain our guests with them. It'll be a great way to promote the place.
Yeah, some people would eat that up.
Mm-hmm.
She just admitted that. Okay.
Are you the ghost who is haunting this place?
There's more
No,
to this
I'm not
house
the
than
ghost.
you think, Nancy. You probably don't believe me, and with good reason, I admit it. But there are some mysteries in life best left unsolved.
But we're here to solve mysteries.
Right.
We can't leave a mystery unsolved.
We have so many things to say.
I heard someone crying in the hallway. Was that you?
I told you the spirits were interested in you. Was it a woman crying?
Just gonna go right past that.
Right. Just ignore it. I also love, like, was that you crying? Like, what a weird thing to say. Are you sad? Is it the depression? Because I got that. Like, what are you doing, Nancy?
Do you think it was a ghost?
Well, it wasn't me crying out there.
Are you sure?
What kind of person is Charlie? He seems to feel bad about all of these mishaps.
Ugh, it's clear to me that Charlie's totally responsible for the accidents. Who else could it have been? He's a really nice kid, but he has no idea what he's doing. Unfortunately, Rose doesn't want to fire him. And there's something suspicious about him.
What do you
Pretending to be a ghost suspicious?
Yeah, like
The other
you?
day, I was down in the basement working for over an hour, and suddenly he sneaks up on me. I bet he was down there the whole time, watching me.
That is creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the poem in my room?
Oh, I love that poem. Listen, my child, to this story of dreams.
You're not my mom.
How does the rest go? It was there when we bought the place.
Gooba.
How long have you known
She said my child.
A
I'm not
couple of
hers.
years. She has good business sense, but I think she needs to think more about advertising. Otherwise, we're just like all the other B&Bs in this town, and believe me, there's plenty of them.
I mean, are they successful? Because you kind of want to be like them.
Yeah.
I saw those
We don't
papers
want to
in
be
the post.
successful.
Where
Right.
did you find them?
Right in my room. They're so vintage. I'm going to ask Louis if he can get me some antique frames for them. Rose and I can use the letters in our historical display.
Historical?
Historical display?
Yes, they're very popular in bed and breakfasts. They usually contain old photographs, letters, documents, things like that.
Were there any photographs with the papers?
I did find this old picture of a woman dressed in men's clothing. I think it was taken in the entryway by the staircase. I sent it to a photographer to have it restored.
Oh my gosh, Nancy, get with the times.
Come on, Nancy.
There's so much to say. Okay. Do you have any idea who this woman might be? Was there anything else in the photograph that was odd? Maybe this?
Was there
Sure.
anything else in the photograph that was odd?
I don't remember anything
Oh
else.
my gosh, what a waste of a question.
We have plenty more.
Okay, good.
Did the house come with a lot of furniture?
There were a lot of pieces and knickknacks left behind, like the books in the study, your bed. I think it was too large to take out of the room.
The mattress too? Ew.
Do you know much about Louis? It must be
I
great
don't
having
like
your own
that.
expert on Victorians.
He owns Chandler Interiors, a very reputable antique store. I'm sure his clients will be quite interested in our bed and breakfast once they hear about our resident ghost.
Why would antique clients be interested in ghosts specifically?
Yeah. Like there's definitely a market for
Right.
a haunted mansion,
Right.
but antique, like people looking for antiques are not the ones that
Right, not
do
usually.
that.
Does Charlie live around here?
I'm not sure. He said he's between apartments. I think he said he's staying with friends until he can find a place of his own.
Is Charlie from the Bay Area?
Oh, her
I don't
eyes were
know.
scary there.
You might want to ask Rose. He doesn't talk much about his private life.
Between apartments? That seems kind of odd.
Not for San Francisco.
Some people fall on hard
Rents are
times,
really
Nancy.
Yeah,
high, and there
jeez.
are so many kids thinking they can find cheap housing out here. It's sad to say, but a lot of them end up on the streets.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Ta-ta for now.
What did you say? Oh my gosh, this is a kid's game. Please stop. Alright, that was a lot of conversation with her.
Yeah.
I assume that everybody else is... Jeez. Why'd that scare me so bad? I'm jumpy. I'm jumpy today.
How are the tiles coming along?
I'm all finished, but you should know what I found.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but unless it's really important, I've got other things to worry about. Let's see. If you're any good at fixing things, there's a dumbwaiter in the hallway that's not working.
Not all of us can fall back on our lawyer father's house in our childhood bedroom that's big as a studio apartment. Yeah. Not all of us have a daddy golf ball.
Your privilege is showing, Nancy.
Yeah. She's like, oh, the dumbwaiter's broken.
I already fixed it. Sort of.
You have? Well then, I don't have anything for you to do
That's
right
it.
now. Why don't you take a break? There are a lot of nooks and crannies to
Nooks?
explore. Maybe someone
Nooks?
else could use your help.
I love that we came out here purely to help them with renovations. And we've had 2 things to do. No, 3 things to do. And now she's out.
Yeah.
She's like, that's it. That's all I've
Like
got.
we scraped one tile off the ceiling. She's like, I don't have anything for you to do. It's like, was that the only tile you wanted to replace?
Like, ma'am, I flew across the country for this.
How did you find Charlie?
He just showed up one day. It was really odd. I remember Abby and I were in the basement talking about hiring someone to help us. 20 minutes later, the doorbell rang and there stood Charlie, looking for work.
So, a few very subtle things.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess not a few, but in the incident report, there's note of damage to the shrubbery outside.
Mm-hmm.
So people are like, oh, he damaged the shrubbery to get into the basement. And that's why it's on the incident report. Like,
Okay.
How do you know Lewis?
He stopped by one day to introduce himself. He seemed awfully curious about our property, but he's an antique dealer specializing in the Victorian period. He's been extremely helpful advising us on authentic decor.
Interesting that these people are just stopping by
Yeah.
randomly.
yeah, very convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Why are there dead roses in the parlor?
Are they dead again? For some reason, they seem to die right after I buy them. It's strange. I've never seen that happen before. It must be the weather or something.
I think if my name was a flower, I would buy those flowers, like, exclusively.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if my name was Rose, I'd just have roses all the time.
Yeah.
Do you know why there's a speaker in the air vent?
Oh, Abby told me she's rigging up some kind of PA system in here. To tell you the truth, I really can't stand elevator music.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Don't work too hard.
It would be very cool if they hooked it up to play, like, era-specific music.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be neat.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Ched. You're up, big guy.
Hey, Nancy, I see you survived Abby's seance. Man, that Valdez guy sure sounded creepy.
Should we say I don't remember seeing you? Have you heard of him? Or, I'm not talking to you. Which one? What you got, big guy?
I don't remember seeing you.
Okay.
I guess. Were you down here then? I don't remember seeing you.
Rose told me all about it.
Oh.
So how are things coming along? Anything I can help you out with?
Scooted right on past that one.
Conversation switch.
Mm-hmm.
How do you like working for Abby?
She's not bad. She can be a little weird. I think she gets on Rose's nerves sometimes.
What do you mean?
She always does a disappearing act whenever Rose needs her to do some work. And I think Rose is sort of hatty, you know?
Dish the tea, Chad.
Abby thinks the house is haunted. Do you?
I'm not sure. Let's just say I wouldn't rule it out. But that's Abby's department, not mine.
Charlie, I found this diskette.
Confrontation.
I think it's yours.
I was wondering where it was. Thanks a lot, Nancy. Luckily, I had a backup at the school.
Why do I like his voice so much better as Charlie?
Just knowing that it's not Ned.
It's like, you have such a lovely voice. I'm like, why don't I ever appreciate Ned's voice?
But then when... if Ned was in... Well, maybe Ned is in this game, I don't know.
No.
But if Ned was in this game, you'd go right from talking to Charlie, like, you have such a lovely voice. And then
Right.
talking to Ned, oh, God, get it over with.
Shut up.
You're so annoying.
That must be an interesting paper you're writing.
I just started to write it, so I don't know very much about the robbery. It's hard to separate fact from fiction, especially when most of the information is based on rumors.
Ooh, okay.
Whatever happened to the gold?
Nobody knows. Some historians say that the bank faked the robbery to collect the insurance money.
Fakers.
You're a
Was
phony.
it El Diablo who stole the gold? Or someone else?
It was definitely El Diablo, but no one knows who he was. In my opinion, El Diablo never existed. He was a composite of different outlaws from that era.
Make this make sense. It was definitely El Diablo. El Diablo never existed.
I think that he's trying to say that there was never a single person known as Diablo, but the idea of them just being a general group of outlaws from the time. It's like
Okay.
one of them did it.
Okay.
Have you seen the poem in the Chinese room?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. It almost sounds like there's a hidden message in there, you know?
He knows.
What are you hiding?
Had you come across any hidden passageways down here?
You mean like a trapdoor leading to a room with skeletons or something? No, I haven't.
I'll let you get back to your
Liar.
renovation.
Hasta la pasta.
Hasta la pasta. Love that. I love it so much. Oops. Hasta la pasta.
We can start using that now?
Yeah. The phone's ringing. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Wrong number. Sorry. Let's call Bess.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. George is here. Let me put her on the speakerphone.
Nancy?
Hi, George.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in San Francisco, helping a friend of Hannah's renovate an old Victorian mansion. She wants to open up a bed and breakfast. Unfortunately, some strange accidents have delayed the project.
Uh-oh.
Well, get this. One of the owners, Abby, thinks the place is haunted by a ghost named Valdez.
A ghost? Well, I'm glad I'm not out there.
Sounds like another case
Thefter?
in the works.
So tell us more about what's been going on.
Do you know
Oh
anything
my
about
gosh.
the house's history?
Rose is really lucky. This antique dealer, Louis Chandler, is helping her out, although he doesn't know very much about the house's history.
That makes sense. If the house was built before 1906, most of its records were probably destroyed in the earthquake.
But wouldn't he know at least something about it if he's some kind of expert on old things?
I'm sure he knows a lot about old stuff, just not architecture or houses.
Right. Like, why would he know about that?
I met the resident handyman, Charlie. He's
Chad.
pretty young, and I don't think he has much experience.
Maybe he doesn't charge very much, so he's probably a good bargain for Rose.
Or maybe he's just cute.
Bess, is that all you can think about?
No.
I like Bess's giggle.
Listen to this. I found a secret attic and an old desk. It looks like no one's been in there for years.
There's probably a lot of clues about the house in there.
Oh, what was in the desk?
Ooh, okay. Should we say letters written by E. Valdez or a playbill?
Letters.
I I found some letters written by E. Valdez. I guess he was the owner of a hotel named the Golden Gardenia.
Valdez!
Golden gardenias? I thought they were all white.
That's it! Don't you see? The hotel has gold hidden in it, and Valdez is watching over it.
I don't think so, Bess.
Why not? What makes you so sure?
Abby hosted a seance and contacted the spirit who's haunting the house.
Did you actually see the ghost?
Yeah, right. I'm sure it was some kind of trick.
Abby sounds suspicious.
Yeah, maybe she's hiding something. She probably knows more about the house than she's admitting.
I found a secret room in the basement, and it looks like someone is living there.
Who could it be?
Me.
Probably Charlie. Doesn't he spend most of his time down there?
Look around
Chad.
for clues. Who knows what he's up to?
I found a hidden passage.
I keep getting his name wrong, Gooba.
Really?
Now you can spy on people.
Yeah, and see who's reading what.
Or get a good look at the resident ghost.
I should get going. Talk to you later.
Bye, Nancy.
Bye.
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 One more phone call, and then let's either spy on Lewis or Abby. What do you think?
This is Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew? I haven't heard from you in ages. How's Hannah in River Heights? You're not in San Francisco, are you, my dear?
I sure am. I'm staying with Rose Green, a friend of Hannah's, in a Victorian mansion. I'm helping out with renovations.
You know, you're lucky you caught me at home. I've been traveling most of these days, but after that crazy tour of Egypt. By the way, riding a camel is not as easy as it looks.
It doesn't look easy at all.
Gave me an assignment right here in town. It'll be on the Dragons of San Francisco.
They're real?
I want a dragon.
I hope you won't be riding them. What were you doing in Egypt?
Oh, you know, the usual. Pyramids, bazaars, the Sphinx. But what are you up to, Nancy? Why'd you call? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Have you heard of an antique dealer named Louis Chandler?
Nope, never heard of him.
I like it. To the point.
Can you tell me about the Chinese writing system? I seem to come across a lot of Chinese symbols.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me. The Chinese have been an important part of San Francisco history for over 100 years. The symbols are called Hanzi, and each one represents a particular thing, or an idea, or an action. You find them all over on business cards, takeout cartons, artwork.
I found some old papers in the house, plus a page from a phone directory dated 1894.
Ooh, that sounds valuable. It's hard to find old documents like that before 1906.
They're literally sitting in a box.
What do you know about the Bandit's Treasure?
Bandit's Treasure? Oh, you mean the play? The Rep did a season where they performed old local plays, including the Bandit's Treasure. I've never seen it, but I hear the music is fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. She says, pay attention to the music.
Have you ever come across hidden rooms in Victorian mansions?
No, but I've read that many houses were only partially rebuilt after the Great Earthquake, closing off damaged rooms from the rest of the house.
That's wild. Is that true?
Town is?
That's what San Francisco was called back during the Spanish colonial period, but no one calls it that anymore.
Tell me about the Spanish and San Francisco.
Oh, you could write a book on that. The Spanish were the first Europeans
I'm
to
sure
settle
somebody
this area
has.
during
Right.
the 1700s, and it stayed that way until after the Mexican-American War, when it was handed over to the United States. It couldn't have happened at a better time because gold was discovered outside the city not more than 2 years later.
Dang. Would have been pissed.
With all of that gold around, I'd imagine there's a lot of buried treasure in this town.
Yeah, you'd think that, but I've never heard of any in San Francisco, except for Treasure Island out in the bay. But that's named after the book, not some legend.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Keep me posted, okay?
Okay. I'll be suing you.
Hello, Nancy.
What up, L-Dog?
Lewis.
Thanks, Maggie.
I was wondering whether you knew anything about someone named E. Valdez.
E. Valdez. No, I've never heard of that name. But I'll jot it down and let you know if I come across it anywhere.
Thanks, L-Dog. You're the man.
What kind of antique store do you own?
It's a gallery, not a store. And it's called Chandler Interiors, specializing in the Victorian period. I have clients from all over the world, and if I don't have what they're looking for, I find it.
Was this house once a hotel?
That's hard to say. The house has been renovated many times, but several of its original features, such as the saloon and staircase, seem to indicate that it may have been a hotel. Unfortunately, there are no records on this house before 1906.
Why would the staircase indicate that it was a hotel?
I have no idea.
Just that it's fancy?
Because it's a two, like, it's...
Oh, that one. Yes, it's just some cheap Chinatown souvenir.
You are a cheap souvenir that nobody wants. How about that?
Do you know what a phoenix is?
Yes, it's a mythical bird-like creature that builds a nest every 500 years and then sets itself on fire to rise forth reborn from its ashes.
I love that.
It's a very popular symbol in
Drama.
the Bay Area. In fact, there's one on the main staircase.
What was the Ladies' Protection Society?
A popular charity in the early 1900s. They helped widows and orphans.
Do you think Charlie is doing a good job?
Certainly.
Certainly.
He's rough around the edges, but he's reliable and learns very quickly. He's just what Rose and I need.
Rose and you? Why are you part of this, sweetie?
I won't keep you any longer.
Thank you, Nancy.
Why does Nancy say it like that? I won't keep you any longer. Like, why are you saying it like that? All right. So, who do you want to spy on first? Lewis or Abby?
Let's go... Lewis.
Okay, so Lewis gets here at noon, I think. Beep, 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 beep. Sounds like Lewis is considering all options to get what he wants from the mansion, including romancing Rose. But I think Rose might be taken. I think Rose and Abby are together. They were roommates.
They were roommates.
He ain't here. I don't remember. I think he comes in at noon. We'll find out, won't we? I guess we could have checked the schedule, but what fun is that? Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Lewis.
This is how I look for something. He look like a short king to you?
Aha! That's it!
Lewis.
I don't think so.
He's kind of giving me short king vibes. Not king, short. Short gesture.
He's hiding something in his briefcase.
Well, let's find out what it is, shall we? You got that code, big guy?
I do.
This is the moment you've been training for, Gooba. Ready?
God, I'm nervous.
You better hurry. He's gonna come back.
4653
Okay.
4868.
Thank you. 48. Oop. Alright, let's save it. Let's save it over stream. Why not?
Perfect.
Continue. Alright. So we have an oral history of...
Dumbo Fu? What's that?
So this is the, they worked for, Valdez. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I represent a client who would like to sell their collection of post-Civil War gold bullion, blah, blah, blah. 50,000 of uncirculated, blah, blah, blah. Lewis. He's trying to sell some gold. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Here's that. Chandler Interiors. We call that number? Rick
Maybe.
Garland. Miss Drew, he knows about us. Very cool, whatever that is. Close it.
Sure, it's very exciting stuff.
I want to get a picture. Hurry. Get out of here. Get me out of here. All right, we did it.
I was never here.
I'm gonna try to call this phone number. I don't think we can. Sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed.
You can't be completed as dialed.
What? Alright, let's go snoop in Abby's stuff. I think she's out from 3 to 6. Or 2 to 6, something like that. We'll do 3.
It was 3 to 6.
Click. Wait, babe.
Beep, 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 beep.
Morning, Nancy.
Rose brought us out here to help renovate, and we're just sleeping the day away.
Right. I want this room. Old West romances. Lizzie Applegate and the Bandit. According to legend, the infamous masked bandit El Diablo fell madly in love with Lizzie Applegate during her years as an entertainer at gold mining camps. At the end of Lizzie's performance, El Diablo would ride his jet black steed up to the stage and leave her a bouquet of gardenias. It was rumored that Lizzie joined El Diablo's band of thieves and was present at the Christmas gold robbery of 1878.
Something's missing here.
Biker. And then... It's not real, Gooba.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Gooba! Come back to us.
That was me. I submitted my voice for that one.
Yeah. Oh. That's creepy.
Yeah, I don't like that. Me after Taco Bell.
Me when I had too much snackies.
Oh.
This one would drive me crazy. Just whispering? Oh my gosh, I would hate that.
Yeah.
I see you.
Here's your favorite one. We've heard that.
We have.
Yeah, that would drive me insane.
That's why.
Who has called me forth from the great beyond?
It's not real.
What?
And he slams the door. It's fake.
How could she?
She lied. Mastering the art of illusion. Of all the spiritualists in the turn of the century, none was as famous as Madame Araignée, that means spider, noted for her spider sapphire bracelets and heavy Russian accent. In her memoirs, I Am the Spider Lady, Madame Araignée revealed her secrets. For her, creating an atmosphere of illusion was just as important as the illusion itself. The best illusions were those that were created over a period of time, or anticipated by the audience. As an illusionist, you must be aware of the influence that you have on the audience's perception of the events you create. Always establish an aura of intrigue and mystery about yourself. As you talk with your audience, try to plant the seed of illusion in the perceiver's mind. Remember, illusions are about control. You must always strive to maintain this control.
Interesting.
She's got the dead roses. She just swaps them out. Trickery.
We've been Smeckledorfed.
That ain't even a word, and I agree with ya. This wallpaper is so fun. The Zodiac. And you.
Me?
Yeah, you, bud. Okay, we're gonna need the order of these. You want to write them down? Or I can do it if you prefer. You just have to sing to us.
You know what? Why don't I write?
Nope, too late.
I can't think of a single song. I've never heard music before. Please try again later.
I spelled rabbit wrong.
That's
you
okay.
You wanna know how I spelled it?
Sure.
Yes.
R-A-B-I-T-T.
R-A-B-I-T.
Close. You're only missing one letter.
I was about to spell rooster wrong. It's fine. You want to make sure I got them all? Read this, and I'll tell you.
Okay. Rat.
Yep.
Ox.
Yep.
Tiger.
Yep.
Rabbit.
Yep.
Dragon.
Yep.
Snake.
Yep.
Horse.
Yep.
Goat.
Yep.
Monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Rooster.
Uh-huh.
Dog.
Uh-huh.
Boar.
We did it.
Good job.
Thanks. Fortune telling for business popularity. Ready to draw again?
When the moon sleeps and the sun plays.
Excuse me.
Got it.
You're doing great, Gooba.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Whoa. You want one of those?
Kinda.
They're kind of cool, huh?
I don't know if I'd like it spinning that fast, though.
Yeah, if it was slower. I'm out of here. Alright, what else do we need to do? I think we need to talk to everybody about Gumbo Foo. So let's change the clock to this so that I think everybody should be in the house.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, Queen. Oh,
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Ta-ta for now.
I guess we can't talk to her about that.
We can try everybody else.
That we will, big guy. Ah, too early. We'll come back for you, buddy.
I thought he got in at noon.
Yeah, but they're trying to see if we're trying to, you know, get into his stuff. Actually, it would be cool to get a second chance. What was it again? Can you read it?
4653.
We're gonna get caught on purpose.
Okay.
Next.
4868.
We'll just poke around.
Da-da-da-da-da.
So, yeah. Let's read the Rick Arlen thing. Soap star heartthrob Rick Arlen has renewed his contract with Worldwide Broadcasting, but admits he had misgivings about another season with Light of Our Love. It was a very difficult time of my life, the actor admits. There were a lot of things going down, and I didn't know if it was time to move on. Rumors have persisted that Arlen had been the victim of a stalker, and that a teen detective named Nancy Drew was on the case. However, neither Rick nor the show's producers, William Pappas, had any comment. Miss Drew had recently been...
Recently been what?
We'll never know.
We don't know this story.
We'll never know. How pretty.
That's pretty.
Mr. Orman is an expert in the colonial history of California. He will give a seminar on treasure hunting techniques at the upcoming Fortune Hunters Expo in San Jose later this year. I have consulted and worked on the restoration of hundreds of California homesteads, ranches, haciendas, and mansions dating as far back as the 18th century, and have always found some sort of hidden treasure. Some are quite Quite ordinary, a stash of old tiles, a secret compartment filled with keepsakes, but others have proved to be quite extraordinary. My recent work in Los Orboles Ranch in Santa Farita uncovered 20 grand in gold bullion that had been hidden away during the Spanish-American War. Over the many years of my research and findings, I have developed a systematic approach to determine which habitation are prime candidates for hiding a secret. Nothing comes close to Crystal. Come on, catch us!
Come on!
Do it! I wish you could see what's on that floppy disk.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get in trouble.
I know, he's taking... Okay. Okay, it says, worked as a chef? I was about to say chef.
Worked as a chef?
Worked as a chef for Miss Applegate for many years at the Hotel Chinois, and then at the Golden Gardenia, which we called Gumbo Fu. So they called Golden Gardenia Gumbo Fu.
Okay.
Remember the earthquake and how it shook the tall buildings like stalks of rice. Great fire destroyed so many buildings and people. He does not want to catch us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to give up. It's also a shame we can't look through his phone.
Can you see what time it is? I don't know if that makes a difference, but...
Oh yeah, it does. Alright, we're almost there. It's fine. I guess back then phones didn't really do much.
Mm-hmm.
Like what, you could look at his past calls?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably... You can look at his past calls, his contacts. That's probably about the gist of it.
Right, did cell phones back then have voicemail?
What year was this game?
2000, I want to say 1, 2, or 3. Very early 2000s.
I feel like this was... If it had voicemail, it was the kind where you had to like call in.
Like a
to it.
separate service.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on, catch us. Oh, just do it.
Trying to get caught. It's taking forever.
It really is. It's taking far too long. Okay, it's 1. He definitely should have caught us by now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving up. What a bummer. Watch, he's just sitting there. He's like, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy. I didn't want to disturb you.
Alright, well, whatever. Let's talk to Rose about Gumbo Fu, I guess.
Hello.
Do you know what Gumbo Fu means?
No, not that I can remember.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you
Good
go.
talk.
Bye, Nancy.
I had fun. Did you have fun?
This was very enlightening.
Alright, Chad, what do you know about Gumbo?
Hi,
Chadwin,
Nancy. What's up?
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
See ya.
look at
What?
his renovation. Look at his renovation. He's just...
You missed.
He's slapping some
You are
stain.
painting the tarp right now, sir.
He is just slapping some stain on a small 2x4.
I think you got it.
Oh, are you just... That brush is floating in the air. Well, it depends on which way you're looking at. If you're looking at him...
I should wait until he leaves.
You said that out loud. Like, what are you gonna do when I leave?
Nothing. I didn't say
Don't-
a thing to you. Okay, so we can't ask Chad about it, I guess. Is Lewis back? Oh, he won't come back until I... Okay. He's not gonna come back till I make this phone call.
Emily Foxworth speaking.
Hello, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Nancy.
How's your case coming along?
He does have to
The words
eavesdrop. You're right.
Gumbo Fu mean?
Sounds Chinese to me.
Listen.
Why don't you ask everyone what they think it means? It may have something to do with the house. In the meantime, I'll ask my friends about it. Gumbo Fu.
That was Lewis walking through.
I should get going. Goodbye, Emily.
Talk to you later.
Gumbo Fu. Oh, he's not there.
Wherever could he be?
Where can she be? It's you. That's what you sound like, Gooba.
Stop it.
Oh, did you see that ghosty?
Yep.
Man, I clicked too fast. Oh, here we go.
Ah!
Scary.
Spooky.
Hi, Nancy.
Hey, Queen. Hey, Heartless Room. Lewis does know. We're in trouble now.
I found out how you wired the house to make it haunted. The only ghost who walks these halls is you, Abby.
And so it is, I admit it. But I had you fooled there, didn't I?
You did.
If I can fool Nancy Drew, I'm sure I'll be able to fool even our most skeptical guests.
Alright, should we accuse her of also causing the accidents? Or should we say, why did you go through all the trouble? I'm leaning towards this.
Yeah, let's do that.
Why did you go to all the trouble to do this?
For the publicity. But I
For the
really
money,
do
Nancy.
think there's something going on in
For
this
the
house.
money.
I really believe it's haunted. I'm just enhancing the spectral experience.
Are you sure you haven't caused any of these accidents with your stunts?
Yes, I'm sure. I've been very careful with everything.
Do you know what Gumbo Fu means?
Gumbo Fu? I love gumbo. What kind of gumbo is Gumbo Fu?
I love how we don't acknowledge that at all.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Nancy's just so
blessings.
over it at that point.
It's like,
I'll let you get back to what you're doing.
yeah.
Can't listen to another gumbo joke. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So let's chat.
This was Heartless Shroom's first game as well.
Oh, nice. It's such a good one to start on, honestly.
Hello, Nancy.
Have you ever heard of the Great Christmas Gold Robbery?
Of course, although it never actually occurred.
Idiot.
Fictional history.
Fake
A
news.
folk legend, a complete myth. But nonetheless, it's still a fascinating story, even though it isn't true.
He's like, just to be totally clear, it's fake. And did I mention it was not true? And additionally, completely fictional.
An absolute myth.
You're throwing off my gumbo mojo, Nancy.
Know what Gumbo Fu means?
Where did you hear that?
Alright. Oh man, we're gonna have to ask that whole... Okay, well, it's fine.
I came across it in a book.
No doubt the book I have locked in my briefcase. I thought someone had been in there.
The only...
I think I'll need to have a word with Rose about this.
Literally the
Nancy,
only book to
I'm
exist
ashamed of
about
you.
the topic.
Everyone in this house expects some degree of privacy, and you have obviously violated that trust. Your behavior is completely unacceptable. No arguments. I cannot stand to have someone so inconsiderate in my house. I've arranged for Abby to drop you off at the airport. I'm sorry it has to work out this way. Goodbye.
She sounds so hurt that I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rose.
I'm so sorry. Baby Pitch says, I just picture Nancy staring at Abby blankly and being like, you know what? Forget I asked.
Lewis, why are you stealing Rose's
Nancy.
books?
Have you ever
Right?
heard of the Great
Yeah.
Christmas Gold
Yeah.
Robbery?
Of course, although it never actually occurred. Fictional history, a folk legend, a complete
He's
myth.
stealing books.
But nonetheless, it's still a fascinating story, even though it isn't true.
Do you know what Gumbo Fu means?
Where did you hear that?
Definitely not the only book to exist about the subject.
I read
There's
about
only
it in
one
a
book to
magazine.
talk about
I
it.
see. As I recall, it means House of Great Books. After the Great Earthquake, many books and documents were stored in private homes to save them from the fires. The Chinese called those houses Gumbo Fu.
How does that make sense? But okay.
I won't keep you any longer.
Nice to see you again.
Was it? Was it? His arm kind of goes through the table there. You see that?
You okay? You're the ghost.
He's a ghost. This whole time. Slap, slap.
Ghost.
Yes. All right, let's. Let's wake up bright and early.
At 10 a.m.
Morning, Nancy.
I remember a time in my life where 10 a.m.
Nancy.
was waking up
I'll let you
early.
get back to what you were doing.
See you later.
I was never one to wake up
But I know I don't want.
that late. You just set
You
an alarm.
just set an alarm for 10 a.m. That's not what I planned to do.
Yeah, I think the latest for me is usually 9 or so. Which is, still pretty late. What am I doing? Oh, we need to call Emily. Don't mind me, guys.
Those were the days. They are good. They were good days.
Hello.
Hi, Emily. It's Nancy.
Listen, my dear, I'm off to a photo shoot in Mexico, even though I
Sorry.
don't know why they're sending me down there again. I just got back a couple of months ago, but who knows what goes on in my editor's mind, always thinking of new ways to make my life miserable. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, I'll find out what that phrase means before I go, okay? Okay, good luck.
Thanks.
We didn't get a word in.
Not all we said was hello. That's it. Can we ask Chad about Gumbo Foo? I don't think so.
Hi,
Chadster.
Nancy. What's up?
Do
Oh,
you know what the words gumbo foo mean?
I'm not sure. I've never heard that before.
I'll let you get back to your renovation.
Hasta la pasta.
hasta la pasta, Chad. Alright, I'm gonna walk into this. I'm kind of trying to trigger the fire. I'm not sure if we missed it, but I'm gonna try again.
You know how the fire
No.
starts?
Nope. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. We'll just keep on trucking. Let's talk to Rose and see what she says about the whole thing.
I'm glad you dropped by.
Are you?
You know, I wanted to tell you that you'll be alone in the house for a while.
A
Everyone's
while.
going to the winter festival.
A winter
and Charlie's
festival.
studying for finals. I also took down one of the tapestries in your room for dry cleaning, and what was the other thing? Oh, a messenger dropped off a letter for you. I put it in your room.
Fine, I didn't want to go to the winter festival at all.
I know. Isn't that so mean?
It's so rude.
They're like, everybody's going to.
Everybody's going to the winter festival. You'll be by yourself.
Except that nerd Charlie studying.
I can see you're busy. I'll let you go.
Bye, Nancy.
Okay, I came all this way out here. So.
Right. It's not like she has work for us to do either.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go see what the letter is. I think we missed the fire. That's okay. Fire. 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 It's too late. There, I did it.
Good job. It's even better than.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Gooba? Emily Foxworth. Listen, Nancy, I'm sorry I couldn't drop this off myself, but I'm out the door for a month-long food shoot in Mexico. I spoke with my friend about Gumbo Foo, and she told me it means Gold Treasure Mansion. Do I sound like her? She wrote the Chinese symbols below. Hasta luego.
Golden Wonder.
Golden Wonder. That's the one. Can you do it, Goop? I believe in you, bud. You don't have to do any of the others, just that first one. Okay, bud?
I can do this.
You're doing great, buddy.
I think I did it.
Alright, are we missing any? Did we get them
I
all?
think we got them all.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
I'm also a little bummed we did not get the Leave the Mansion Now note.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Alright, you want to read me the order of the animals?
We got rat, Ox. Tiger. Rabbit.
I'm doing it.
Dragon.
Dragon knees.
Snake. Horse. Goat. Monkey.
Goat man.
This is my bridge, goat man. Rooster. Dog. 4.
All right. You ready for your drawings? So actually, so it actually goes, listen to my child's story dreams from the beginning is 4-sided boxes.
Okay.
I think that's the order.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. What's first?
First one is, it's actually on it already. And then
I can't see. Okay, so like this one?
yes.
Okay. And then okay, it's a little a little
That-
sideways,
yeah,
yeah.
that one.
Where did
Oh,
I
wait,
put yeah, where did I put that one? I think this is order. We might need to double check. Is it this one or this one?
It is. Oh god, those are pretty close.
I think it's
oh, wait,
this one.
It's the one you're on.
Okay.
Now it's
And this
the other
one.
one.
Whee! Next.
That's it.
Oh yeah, I messed it up. Sorry, champ. Alright, let's go figure out the order. Alright, child beginning daughters. So it's third. Sorry. Listen, my child, to the story of dreams, and know that the beginning is more difficult than it seems. Alright, unfortunately, we gotta do the animals again, buddy.
Okay.
Rat, ox,
Ox, tiger, rabbit,
rabbit,
dragon,
dragon D's,
snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, 4.
Alright, again,
Okay.
from the top.
That one that you're on. That one. This. Oh wait, no.
Daughters?
Daughters. So.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. And then the box.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one.
And then this.
Yep.
And then this.
Yep.
Okay.
The eye with the line in the middle.
Okay.
The 3 marks.
And then this.
And that one. Yeah.
Good job, Gooba. Your drawings were beautiful. Alright, you want to read the will? Will you read the will?
Last will and testament for the estate of Elizabeth Applegate Valdez. I, Elizabeth Valdez, do hereby make this my last will and testament to my dear friend Nellie Beecham, my black onyx necklace and earrings, and the sum of $5,000.
Nice.
To my employee Wing Time, the sum of $15,000. To my cherished secretary Mabel Craddy, the sum of $10,000. And to my beloved husband Diego Valdez, the entirety of my estate, my house, and its contents, with the exception of the bequests above. In the event that my husband Diego Valdez is not located after a period of 1 year after my death, or is found to be deceased, the entirety of the estate will, with the exception of the bequests above, are to be liquidated, and all proceeds of said transaction are to be provided to the Ladies' Protection and Relief Society. Witnesseth this 8th day of April 1902.
Wow. My dearest Elizabeth, I could never sully that sweet name by calling you Lizzie. You shall evermore be Elizabeth, my Elizabeth, the sweet dear woman who has honored me with her enchanting presence and grace. Tonight I'll ride on yet another perilous trip, but always to return to you, to your beloved smile. Until then, please accept this bouquet of gardenias, your favorites. El Diablo. Does she want you not to call her Lizzie? Because, like, that's kind of a big deal. We do have an ad coming up, so we're going to do a quick BRB. So, BRB. Okay. I think we're back.
We are.
Ah, wedding day. As thy days, so shall thy strength be. What is this? True love and peace shall be with you. Elizabeth Applegate of Gold Pine Valley. Diego Valdez of Gold Pine Valley. 18th of June, cute. 1876. 'Tis he who clasps the marriage hand and fits the spousal ring, then leaves ye kneeling hand in hand out of his stores to bring the choicest gifts before you spread of an all industrious king. What does that say? I don't know. I can't read.
An all. I have no idea.
Potatoes.
Of an all potatoes king.
Something's missing here.
Is it? Something's missing here. My dearest Elizabeth, only one soul on this great earth knows the two secrets that circle my heart, my love for you and my secret identity. Know that my intentions are the purest in all respects. I am a modest man, and all of the wealth that I have acquired by devious means are put to the best uses, all given to the poor, the misfortunate, and the defenseless. Besides this giant mansion that I own. And so I am a poor, misfortunate, and defenseless man in the presence of your beauty. You have stolen my heart, dear Elizabeth, and all I ask is your hand in marriage to be mine forever. Diego.
How come you never write me letters like this?
I do, you just throw them away.
I do not.
Something's missing here. Jeez, slam it a little louder. Yeah, gosh.
Did everybody go to the winter festival?
It's locked.
Yeah, they ditched us.
Rude.
Okay, so we need to get in here, and we need to figure out what these notes say.
It's locked.
Okay, bud, so I'll write them down. If you chat to chat.
So what's up, chat? How's it going? See any good movies lately? This is awkward.
You're doing great, champ.
It's going. Good, Maggie. I'm glad to hear it. I too feel that it is going.
Tis, isn't it?
Is indeed.
Alright, I think I got it. If I didn't, we're cheating. So then we have to go, because I don't know my notes. I know C is
It's stuck.
1. I know middle C. And I'm sure I could figure it out. Oh my gosh. It's Oh Susanna. I love that. Oh Susanna, oh, won't you cry for me? Heading to the library.
Good old library.
Ooh, my neck. Crack. Okay, so I did not know where C was. That's okay. Alright, so we're looking at... I think it's Bagag. Now that I'm thinking about it.
A gag.
Bagag. B-E-G-A-G. Okay. Now I draw. No.
Now I draw.
Yeah, don't ask me where that came from. A piano. Go ahead, Gooba, sing us. Sing us a song.
Do 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 do.
My ears are ringing.
Also, one of the theater chains near me is is rescreening the Twilight and Hunger Games movies gradually, so I'm probably gonna see New Moon this week. Nice.
I have still only seen the first Twilight movie, and it's been a minute, you know? I've never seen any of the Hunger Game movies.
We should watch the Hunger Games sometime.
Sure.
I enjoyed the first two movies quite a bit, and I read all the books.
Should I read the books first, though?
I didn't read the books until after I saw the first movie, and it didn't change the experience for me, but maybe chat has more insight on that.
My love, here's the key you'll need. E. Sorry I took your notes, Gooba.
That's okay. My partner is always so upset with me because he'll name a movie and I'm like, never seen it. And it would be like a cult classic.
That's how I am. I just haven't seen a lot. And we do have a list going of what, you know, we need to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so much new stuff coming out constantly.
Yeah, so it's like whenever we have a movie night, which isn't all that often because we also play games and stuff on
Yeah, we like
our nights
video
off.
games.
Yeah. Like, we'll be like, all right, do we want to do a list movie or do we want to see what's new?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the time we end up watching something new.
Yeah. My love, here's the key. Okay, the man is treasure. Find Diego on stairs. So we gotta find Diego on the stairs. What are you doing on the stairs, bud?
You've been on the stairs this whole time?
Wow, patiently waiting.
Hunger Games books are quite good for dystopia fans. Twilight gets more and more romance and only picks up in action really in book 4. Okay.
I read the first Twilight book and watched the first Twilight movie.
I know I watched, I think I saw the first like 2 or 3 movies. I can't remember.
Here we go. Ready?
Diego.
Coins. Balls. Floor.
Oh.
We have this. Ready for a headache? Diego, I've waited so long for your return, but have kept our treasure true. Here is the tool you'll need to find it. May your rainbows never run out of luck. E. I was like, this is a long PS. The stars and moon will shine upon you as you begin your quest. Travel to the corners first. Visit all from east to west. Then journey back into the center where you will surely see the sun shine over all the land in perfect harmony. So this travel to the corners first, from east to west, and then middle, that's a hint for a puzzle.
Okay.
I don't think we need to put this in again. Okay, just kidding.
Yep.
Help me out here, bud. Oh, I have it.
Rat.
You can take it. Tiger?
Fox.
Yep.
Tiger, rabbit, dragon,
Dragon D's.
skein. Yeah, snake, skein.
Okay, I'm on horse.
Horse, goat,
Yep.
monkey,
Yep.
rooster, dog, boar.
Thank you. Man, we gotta do this again. All right, give it.
All right, the one that you're on.
Okay.
This one.
What about the 3?
That's the one that you started with.
Oh, you're right. All right.
4.
Oops, wrong way. What's after 4, bud?
Nope, that's
4. This is 4.
Did you already do this one?
No, this is
Oh.
4. You told me to do 4.
Oh,
Okay, this one?
I meant the one that
That's
looks
okay.
like a 4.
Oh, I didn't know.
Now this one.
It does look like a 4, doesn't it?
That's where my brain goes, but I can understand it's not easy to follow my
Okay,
brain.
now the box.
Now the box.
This is 4. So that's
Oh,
where the
okay.
confusion was.
Oh.
All right. This one, This one. This one.
Um,
The eye. You did great with these drawings, Goob.
and then the one next to it.
Thank you, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 4 corners, east to west. Does it mean this one? I think so. And then middle.
Look at that.
Nifty, huh? Otherwise, you're just clicking and figuring it out.
Mm-hmm.
Which you can do it for sure.
Slider puzzle.
I love these. They're my favorite.
So, we were talking about books a minute ago, since we were talking about the Hunger Games. If you're into dystopian, I feel like I've talked about this book a ton lately, but I highly recommend the Scythe series by Neil Schusterman, I think his name is.
Mm-hmm.
The 3-part series, and it's like takes place in like a dystopian future America. It's really good. I like it a lot. Sunny D Live, what are y'all's favorite movies? So, my favorite movie is Tommy Boy, the comedy with Chris Farley from like 1997, which I don't think you have seen yet.
I have not.
No, that's another one that's on the list that we just have never got around to watching together. But yeah, it's a great movie.
I really don't have a favorite.
Yeah, I'm like, you just didn't, or like, you just never really have been that into watching movies. Like,
Yeah.
you feel like you have a favorite TV series?
Goosebumps. I love Goosebumps.
And Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, our shows before bed the last like several months has been either Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark? Because they're not really all that scary, and
They're so corny. It's hilarious.
they're really, really corny in like the
It's
best
so
way.
funny. We're getting there.
What's your favorite movie, Sunny D Live? I'm curious. If you don't want to answer, that's cool. Goosebumps theme song slaps. That was
It does.
such a, like, they went so hard on that theme song.
How am I gonna get?
You got this.
Yay!
Look at you. Good job. For me?
For us. We split.
No, it's mine.
Somebody cut it in half, please.
Favorite movie is Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it once. It's been a minute though.
I think that one might be on our list.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
One of the ones that was on our list that we did watch was The Shining.
Yeah, we just watched that this year. It was the first time for me. Had you watched that before?
I had seen bits and pieces, but I had thought I had. Oh.
Chat?
Leave the mansion now. This is the message in a haunted mansion. This is
It's the thing.
They said it.
That's a classic. Yeah, that one was really good. Ah.
Creepy. All right, so when the moon sleeps and the sun plays, you ready? Let's just walk in here, just in case we get the fire.
We got the fire.
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 Fire. Fire.
Fire. Fire.
It's too late.
Whoops.
Oopsies. Yay, we got it. All right, well, instead, we need to do this.
Fire.
Let it burn a little bit. Somebody call 911. It's so bright.
Like, we
I
couldn't
talked
animate
to
the cop cars.
everybody in
Nope.
the house, and none of them can figure out what caused the fire. Maybe I should take Lewis's advice and cut my losses before it's too
What
late.
advice?
What advice?
He has a client who might want to buy the place. Someone with more experience and money to finish all of the renovations.
What did the fire department say?
They think the fire was caused by sparks from the fireplace, since it doesn't have a screen. And I specifically told Charlie to buy one.
Wow.
How could he have forgotten?
What a
No,
weenie.
I am bound and determined to stick with this house.
Was
no
there
matter
a
what.
fire in the
Nothing
fireplace?
can drive me
No.
away. I don't care if it's fires, earthquakes,
El
or Mr.
Charlie.
Valdez with his gang of ghosts.
A client, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Have you found any rainbow designs in the house?
Rainbows? No. Not that I can remember.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were like that, Rose.
Excuse me for prying, but why did you spend so much money to insure the house against fire?
For protection. I've put my entire life savings into this house, and if it goes up in smoke, I'll lose everything.
That's not suspicious at all.
Yeah. It's really not.
Not at
I
all.
can see you're busy.
I'm
I'll
sus-
let you
it,
go.
I think it's
Bye.
suspicious that she had such a small policy.
Right? I think back then it was a little more reasonable,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you're trying to cut costs, you know, while it's being renovated, because you're going to need quite a substantial policy once it becomes a business
Mm-hmm.
and people are sleeping here.
Yeah. All the rainbows are hidden in the closet.
I am upset that we did the fire so late in the game
Mm-hmm.
that we can't confront. I don't think we can confront Ched or Lewis on it.
Oh, that's something we can get earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, let's try to sleep and then
Don't like that.
confront them. There's also this conversation that you can overhear, like right here, about Rose and Abby are kind of arguing, and it's a fun little one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna set it. Oh, it is during the day. Yeah, I don't think we can confront them anymore, unfortunately.
Tartar sauce.
Because I think they're all back at the winter festival.
Without us.
Yeah.
So rude.
And if you try to do this during the day... Oh! Oh, you are supposed to do it during the day. Never mind, it's fine. When the moon sleeps and the sun plays. You just not do it. Look at the burns. This isn't the files that were in there. These are Rose's letters.
What?
Yeah.
But how? Sus.
The moon sleeps and the sun plays. All right. Well, now that we put that priceless ruby in the eyeball, and it glowed, and it pointed toward the floor. Why would it do that? Let's take the crowbar to it.
Gold! And to think I was standing on it all along.
It's kind of empty.
Too bad no one will ever find out about it.
Lewis?
Lewis?
I knew it. There must be
He's kinda
over $1
thick.
million
Look at him.
dollars in here.
I've got to stop him before he gets away.
I gotta stop
Good thing
him.
he's picking up one coin at a time.
Oh, he heard me.
So long, losers.
Hey! It's not very nice.
That's not very nice.
And you just let him get away?
There was nothing I could do.
I'm sure there was something you could have done to stop him.
Nah, not
You
really.
guys weren't there.
Probably
Yeah.
had to act fast and didn't have enough time.
I guess this mystery's
He's
solved.
sticking that thing out.
The bad guy got away. This
He
time.
was. He's like, I'm looking good putting these gold coins in this bag. Oh my gosh.
I'm so rich and I look so good.
Alright.
Got to stop him before he gets away.
So if you go that way, he will hear the creak. So you gotta go this way.
Drop a chandelier on him.
Alright, here we go.
What? Hey!
Dead.
Dead.
Hey! Get me out of here!
Dead. Look how big that thing is.
Dead.
I'm just about finished with my renovation work.
He was feeling
by
himself.
counting out all of those gold coins.
Oh boy.
Lewis was behind all of the accidents, hoping to pressure Rose into selling the house so he could find the treasure himself. Although Rose and Abby may not have a legal right to the gold, the bank the coins were stolen from will still give them a reward for finding it. The house also has gotten a lot of publicity with all of the news stories, and the place is booked solid for the
It's so
first month of its
pretty.
opening.
What a pretty name,
A
too.
haunted bed and breakfast with hidden treasures is all the rage these days, even if there are no such things as ghosts. I think. See you soon, Nancy.
That's it.
Here we are.
Message on the Mansion. It was a great time.
It was.
What did you think, Goob?
That's a good one. I like that one.
There you go. I pressed the right button. Sometimes it takes me a minute. You want to tell them what else we do, Gooba?
Yeah, we got stuff and things. So you want to drop the
Go
link
ahead.
tree in
Done.
the chat. So if you guys don't know, we're on YouTube. We got a lot of Nancy content on there. We're also both working on other stuff. We're back here on Twitch on Tuesday. Jetpack is playing through my favorite series, The Last of Us. She's on The Last of Us 2 right now.
I am. True.
I have a podcast. We just put out a new episode this past weekend. And yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go say hi to Emmelims, who is playing Nancy, Tipsy Nancy. So if you want to, come on over with us and say hi. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.